Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. This is your boy Legend Ronnie and today we have the new Heroic Anthem map that has been updated. There is a lot of changes in this update, so you definitely want to get notified and you definitely want to know about them. So I'm just going to go through most important points. The most important point from the Museum Day event is on the point 3 where it says the Precious Pottery. Collect points to earn rewards for you and your alliance member, which means it's going to be that alliance event where you have to build up those gifts level and you will get like 10 chests or something like that if you do all of them. There is another nice thing that it says over here: Master of Craft, collect clay and exchange it for rewards. As long as you can exchange it for rewards, that only means good stuff. It says number 1 collector, receive rewards including Epic City Team Choice Chest. That sounds very interesting. I'm looking forward to see that. Not that Epic City teams are something wow about right now. It's all about having legendary. There is so many ways to acquire legendary skins. Everybody is gunning for those type of skins, but some epic, they are really good, and if you don't have legendaries, then definitely some epics will worth have them. A new war event is going to be introduced in this update. All new War of the Ruins event is going to be something similar like the Champions of Olympia or something like the boat event that we had in the past. The only difference is, from what I've read so far, this event is going to be kind of a solo event. So it doesn't say that you're going in as a team. It says that 8 governors will enter the War of the Ruins battlefield solo, each selecting one troop to do battle with. And then it says that mercenaries will appear on the battlefield, lead your troops towards them to recruit them. So more like NPCs will appear on the battlefield, you just go next to them. You've probably seen some commercials about some other games where they do something like that. They just float something and they keep collecting troops and get stronger and stronger. I'm guessing that this is something similar to that. Lead your troops towards them to recruit them. Defeating other governors' troops will allow you to recruit their soldiers into your troops. So if you know that you have more numbers than another governor, you can also eliminate another governor. So I'm not sure if it's your troops or the random troops that you are collecting. So you might have less troops than other governors, but if you are collecting troops on the battlefield with a lot of skills, then you might just be able to beat someone with larger amount of troops. Maybe this is kind of the theory behind it. The battlefield is a harsh mistress. The fires of war will approach the center on the map, which means that you kind of have a time limit with everything. You can't just walk around the map endlessly just to collect. It means that it will have a time limit, probably 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that, in which you're gonna duel with some other governors. The last troops left standing will be victorious. So 1 out of 8 is going to be victorious. That's gonna be pretty tough of a game if you wanna ask me. There is Lost Kingdom optimizations. It's for the season 1. Endless War. Number of kingdoms in season change from 8 to 4. With a new map providing a brand new gameplay experience. That's very nice. 4 kingdoms is going to be quite enough for KVK1 and trying to give people more rewards as well, because if there is less kingdoms, it means there will be more rewards for each kingdom. And there is a all new kingdom technology, probably something like light versus darkness, can grant powerful buffs to kingdoms in development and in battles. And then there is Lost Kingdom Season of Conquest Story Heroic Anthem power-up, which means that our Heroic Anthem map will get a modification. Will either be modified, will either be power-up, but something will have to change on it. They wouldn't just name it power-up and do the same things that we have now on a Heroic Anthem map. This can also explain why the Heroic Anthem was unavailable on this pop-up, and it was only Strife of the 8 and Desert Conquest, I believe. It's for the same reason, because they are doing some changes and modifications to our Heroic Anthem map. And please hope one of those modifications is going to be removing the fog. Because to be honest, I'm sick and tired of scouting that fog. Not that the rewards are bad, the rewards are pretty okay for exploring the fog, but when you play so many accounts, it's just exhausting. Pioneer event launch. So basically, who is going to test this Heroic Anthem power-up will be a pioneer. I have a different word for that, but anyway, that's just my opinion. And you will get some extra rewards. All new ranged combat story exclusive commanders can command siege units to build arrow towers, allowing you to attack enemy troops from long distances. Something that a lot of people have been looking for. Story exclusive commanders can only be used as part of this story and will be removed when the story ends, which kind of tells me that everyone will have access to these commanders, or these commanders will be available by unlocking them at the bastions. Now, how about that? So including the bastions of not giving skills anymore, which somehow was maybe a little bit creating an imbalance on Heroic Anthem, as some kingdoms were able to get some skills and some kingdoms were not able to get some skills, and tried to have a balance until the end of the KVK to just include these commanders being siege commanders with skills for siege, and you're building towers with them. I think that's something pretty interesting. Now I want to see the kingdoms who are demanding people to kill siege and saying they are useless. What are they gonna say now? This is what I like on top of the ranged attacks. So they wanna give a lot more customization for a lot of strategy. I really like this. New troop blockade feature. While marching, friendly troops can pass freely, but non-friendly troops will not be able to pass when blockaded. Now, I'm not sure if this will work for many troops, or it's just like your single march can do a blockade. Can more marches reinforce that blockade, or more marches can do blockades as well? I really hope that they thought about this very nicely, because this is a very nice feature with the blockade. You'll be able to go on the battlefield, you have the motorboat, and then you create a blockade. But the problem is the opponents will be able to attack your blockade. So I'm supposing that that blockade will probably have a lot of damages reduction, and will be very tanky and probably not strike that much back, or just some high counter attack damage. Who knows? It's a super interesting feature with the all new ranged combat and this blockade feature. I'm really looking forward to test this out. New coalition diplomacy system, improved system for relations between coalitions. It's a very interesting feature, but the most important part about the coalition is going to be further down. New Alliance Arrow Tower. Crusader flags can be turned into Alliance Arrow Towers, which automatically attack nearby non-friendly cities. Wow. Just wow. So much with people random teleporting or people staying on your territory and just trying to pick marches off and this and that. You'll have these arrow towers that will constantly attack cities. So much for random teleporting. That is another very interesting feature, which again I'm looking forward to testing this out. Improved the Season of Conquest story, Desert Conquest. Added a new fortress management screen. New dispatch recall feature. I haven't played, so I don't know how Desert of Conquest will work. Other improvements: when a city location becomes part of an enemy territory during Lost Kingdom, it will automatically teleport it back to its starting province. Wow. Now you know what they are trying to kill with this improvement. They are trying to kill when people are leaving bubbled cities. When you're building flag, they are leaving bubbled cities so you don't get TP spots. And that's exactly what this will work for. So if you can't hold your territory, then you're done. You can't leave bubble cities there and then just be able to get your territory back. You burn their flags and you'll get your territory back. Your cities will automatically be teleported. Either you have shield or not, because it doesn't specify. Now that's nice. Like, if you can hold it, bounce off, boy. That's it. Alliance Fortress cannot be built in Kingsland during Lost Kingdom. Since this is on the order improvements, is valid for all the stories that we have available. It's very nice. Strife of the Eight. No more Kingsland fortresses. New coalition markers future. That was the part of the coalition that I was mentioning earlier. The new coalition marker future. Thank you. It only took you 2 years to listen to our prayers. Main alliance members and coalition leaders can place markers visible to other coalition members on the map. OMG. I'm dropping a tear right now, I'm telling you. Other optimizations. New commanders filtering system. Thank you. When we are doing those guides, it's killing. Like you want to talk about archers and you have to go up and down, up and down. Oh boy. Allowing you to filter commanders according to their unit type or specialty. Change condition for obtaining or scrapping beginners immigration items. Right, so from what I understand regarding this point, there is no more jumper projects. If you want to do a jumper project, you have to start on a new kingdom or pretty new kingdom. But the whole point is that the kingdom you want to start in, if you want to make jumpers, it doesn't need to be in preparation for season 1. The Citadel of Conquest bundles, if you don't have City Hall level 25, won't be able to see them. I think that makes a lot of logic. And improved graphics for the trial of the SoC HEROIC event. Was it that really needed? Honestly, I think these are amazing changes and an amazing update. And I'll be honest about the second part. I was expecting VIP 19, like we are supposed to have VIP 19 for quite a while, and they're not saying anything about that. It's quite interesting. We are between Osiris League, and this is kind of the best time to introduce it. Maybe they want to delay it that much and wait for another Osiris League and then introduce VIP 19. Just give people more and more time to reach VIP 18. I mean, that would be really great if they delayed for that long, but VIP 19 is kinda due in my opinion. Right, I hope you enjoyed these changes, and if you do, make sure you click there and give them the feedback, and also click a like on this video. Until next time, this is your boy Legend signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.